and energetic dog breeds out there. The Siberian Husky. When you see those piercing blue eyes and that thick, luxurious coat, you might just think wolf. And while they do share some ancient ancestry, the story of the Siberian Husky is uniquely their own, a tale of survival, partnership, and incredible strength. Let's travel back in time, over 3,000 years ago, to the unforgiving frozen landscapes of northeastern Siberia. This is where the Chukchi people, a semi-nomadic tribe, lived and thrived. For them, survival wasn't just about enduring the cold, it was about moving, hunting, and connecting with distant communities across vast, snow-covered territories. They needed a special kind of partner, a canine companion that was more than just a pet. They needed a living engine. This is where the ancestors of the modern Siberian Husky come in. The Chukchi people didn't just find these dogs, they meticulously bred them. They needed dogs that were tough, resilient, and had almost boundless stamina. But they also needed them to be gentle enough to live closely with their families, often sharing their homes and even sleeping with the children for warmth. This unique combination of power and gentleness is a hallmark of the breed to this day. The primary job of these dogs was to pull sleds. Imagine a team of these dogs working in perfect unison, their paws flying across the snow, pulling heavy loads from miles and miles. They were the original long-distance truckers of the Arctic. They enabled the Chukchi people to expand their hunting grounds and maintain contact with other tribes, which was vital for trade and social cohesion. Without these dogs, life in that harsh environment would have been nearly impossible. What makes them so good at this job? It's all in their design. Take a look at their body. They have a compact, muscular build, perfectly balanced for power and endurance. They aren't the largest of the northern breeds, but every part of them is built for efficiency. Their powerful hind legs provide the drive, while their strong chest and shoulders help them lean into the harness. Their gait is smooth and seemingly effortless, allowing them to cover incredible distances without tiring. And let's talk about that famous double coat. It's a masterpiece of natural engineering. The undercoat is dense and soft, providing amazing insulation against sub-zero temperatures. The outer coat is longer, with coarse guard hairs that repel water and snow. This tulle system keeps them warm and dry, even in the most brutal blizzards. In the summer, they blow or shed their undercoat to stay cooler, though anyone who owns a husky knows that shedding is a year-round event. Their metabolism is also something of a marvel. Huskies have the incredible ability to adjust their metabolism to prevent fatigue, while other athletes, including humans and other dog breeds, tap into their glycogen and fat stores and eventually hit a wall. Huskies can regulate their energy expenditure for long-haul journeys. They essentially burn calories without tapping into their reserves, a trait that still fascinates scientists today. They can run for hours and hours, day after day, a feat that is almost unmatched in the canine world. The story of the Husky in North America is just as exciting. It began in the early 1900s when a Russian fur trader named William Gusak brought a team of these little Siberian dogs to Nome, Alaska, in 1908. At the time, the local sled dogs were larger, heavier breeds. The locals looked at these smaller, lighter dogs and were skeptical, nicknaming them Siberian rats. But that skepticism didn't last long. The very next year, in 1909, Gusak entered his team in the famous All-Alaska Sweepstakes, a grueling 408-mile sled race. While his team didn't win that year, they showed incredible speed and endurance, surprising everyone. A young Scotsman named Foxmall Ramsey saw their potential. He purchased the best dogs from that team and imported 70 more directly from Siberia. His faith paid off. In the following years, teams of Siberian Huskies, driven by legendary mushers like John Ironman Johnson, dominated the race. They were faster, had more stamina, and worked together with an efficiency that was simply breathtaking. The Siberian rats had become champions, proving that size isn't everything. Of course, you can't talk about the history of Huskies without mentioning the legendary Great Race of Mercy in 1925, This is why a Siberian Husky is not the right dog for every home. Their energy levels are off the charts. A short walk around the block is not going to cut it for this breed. They need vigorous, daily exercise. We're talking running, hiking, and ideally, activities that let them pull, like sledding, skydiving, or even bike touring. If they don't get this physical and mental stimulation, they can become bored and destructive. That beautiful couch in your living room might start to look like a fun chew toy. They are also notorious escape artists. Their intelligence, combined with their desire to run, means they can figure out how to open gates, dig under fences, or even climb over them. A secure, high-fenced yard is an absolute must for any husky owner, and they should never, ever be trusted off-leash in an unfenced area. Their instinct to run is so strong that they may just take off and keep going, oblivious to your calls. Their pack mentality is also very strong. Remember, they were bred to work as a team. This means they generally do well with other dogs and often thrive in a multi-dog household. Owning a husky is a commitment. It's a lifestyle. It requires patience, a great sense of humor, and a lot of energy. But for the right person, the reward is a relationship with one of the most magnificent and spirited dogs on the planet. You're not just getting a pet, you're welcoming a piece of Arctic history and a world-class athlete into your home. Thanks so much for watching today. If you love huskies or are thinking about bringing one into your life, let us know in the comments below. We'd love to hear your stories. And do you forget to like this video and subscribe for more deep dives into the amazing world of dogs. See you next time!